Sincere good wishes from Stephen Gill for a happy birthday of the Prince of Peace in 2019, in spite of the fact the birth of the Prince of Peace will not be easy to celebrate in the true sense of the joy. To celebrate in the true sense of the celebration, in the true sense of the fellowship. It is because of the obvious clashes between the culture of non-violence and the culture of violence. I pray the Almighty to bring the blessings of peace in the heart of everyone and in every home, in every possible way. Several studies confirm that the followers of the Prince of Peace have never been persecuted as widely as they are being persecuted today. It is because of their faith in the unconditional love of the Almighty. They have been commanded by the Prince of Peace to return persecution with love and with prayers. The Prince of Peace, a little over 2,000 years ago, when he walked on the earth, he healed sufferers and fed hungry. And it is because of his love. He resurrected the dead and himself with the power of love. He did not want to leave his followers as orphans. He assured them a place in his kingdom. The ministry of the Prince of Peace, outlined in 4 Gospels, is only about love. When one of his disciples cut the ear of one of the persecutors with his sword, Jesus rebuked him. He said that those who use the sword are killed with the sword. I am almost convinced that though love can face some complications, some problems in the beginning, but love cannot be defeated forever, because the defeat of love is the defeat of the Almighty. It boils down to the fact that it is the love of the Almighty that is being persecuted. And this persecution that is going on now is worse. This persecution is worse today than it had been at any time in history. The culture of non-violence. The culture of peace believes in free thinking. The culture of peace believes in striving for equality before law. It is a time to expect the culture of peace or non-violence to save the citizens of the global village from any torture in the name of any religion and in the name of divine being that no one can claim to have seen. As I have mentioned in the beginning, humanity has today the obvious clashes between the culture of nonviolence and the culture of violence. The culture of violence believes in suppression. The culture of violence tries to suffocate free thinking. The culture of violence denies even the basic human rights to the minorities, and all in the name of religion. The followers of the culture of suppression, the followers of the culture of bloodshed, are the maniac messiahs who butcher harmless, innocent citizens, including children and old people, and this is only to get visa to enter the imaginative kingdom of this strange belief. Such beliefs are toxin fogs that have been poisoning the minds of the people for centuries. As a result of this toxic fog, more blood has been shed in the name of religion than in all other wars put together. I have written about the followers of this belief, of this strange belief in bloodshed, in my novels, and in the introductions of the collections of my poems. For instance, in the introduction of my modern epic, The Flame, I say, the main weapon of these groups is violence and the threat of violence to cause as much destruction as possible with deep and wide physical and psychological impact. Their intentional targets are civilian. They want to paralyze people with fear, to put pressure on the government to accept their agenda, sauntering on the bones of children and innocent citizens to get the crown of peace. They gain maximum publicity. They believe they can achieve peace effectively through violence. On the birthday of the Prince of Peace, I wish everlasting health and joy to all my listeners and pray to the Almighty to protect the peacemakers, to protect peace-loving citizens from these maniac messiahs and bring the blessings of peace in the heart of everyone and in every home. I conclude my Christmas greetings with my prayer of 4 lines. May the 19th birth of the prince, may the 19th birth of the prince bless you with the bliss of his peace. May his boundless love abide within you, form the jubilant day of this sacred feast. Stephen Gill, thank you for listening.